Alright, hello. Um, Today is if you have questions about yesterday and then do your quiz. Your quiz is posted. Any response you get wrong on that quiz, I will double check personally. Once you get your quiz done, you're done with math for today. Work on your science stuff. Science due date is Friday, so make sure you get things in. Whatever assignments are listed on option C are the assignments that I'm looking for this grade period. So if you have projects and stuff that aren't done yet, work on the ones on option C first. They will be due, they'll just be put on the next 9 weeks due to our time constraint of losing last week. So if you have any questions about yesterday's work, now is a great time to ask. Other than that, you should be working on your quiz. And it should grade it right away, actually. But again, if you get something wrong, I will personally look at it and adjust. Because I might have made a mistake in the answer key as well, so I'll look at it. No, Jason, I don't need a picture of your work. I just want the answers. Trying to keep it as simple for everybody as possible here. I don't want to be bogged down with emails upon emails. I already have enough to filter through. But yeah, I'm just gonna hang on the chat here in the live stream, and if you have questions on anything, that's why I'm here. I can't give you answers to the test, but if you have questions on last night's homework, go ahead and ask. No, they are not the same. They are asking different questions. One is asking for, what is it, the store's markup. Number 7 is asking for the markup, and number 8 is asking for the actual selling price. So you can look at that. Josh, is that number 5 on the test? I can't help you with number 5 on the test. Look at all your notes, look at your previous work, do it that way, but I can't help you with the quiz. You're on your own for that. But yeah, read carefully. There is an echo. If there's an echo, it's not coming from me, I don't think, unless everybody can hear it. Can everybody hear an echo? Yeah, John, you can, or Jack, sorry, you can use calculators. Yeah, sometimes an echo would be caused by me because this actually is not live. Believe it or not, there's like a 30-second delay between what I do and what you see. James, numbers 12 and 13, you're looking at percent increase and decrease, so you're using that new minus old divided by old thing, and then times it by 100%. Please round appropriately so it will mark it right. If you do not round appropriately, it will mark it wrong. So do that. Make sure you have units on things. It should do it automatically, but everything that you miss, I am going to go look at because there is a possibility that you put like an extra space in there compared to what I did. So we might actually have the same answers, we just wrote it differently. And it should also give you the correct answer after you do it, so you should be able to be like, oh, well, this one here was the same answer, I just did this instead of that, and make sure your grade on option C reflects it. Hey, Luke, if you're just joining us, I'll answer questions about yesterday's homework, but other than that, you're pretty much taking the quiz today. It is in your Google Classroom and in Google Forms. You don't need to show me a picture of your work or anything. I'm just going to trust you, keep things simple and my email clean. You can use a calculator, and it should grade it. As soon as you're done, I will manually look at all wrong answers and change them if they are actually correct compared to what I typed in. Hi, Grace. Again, just a quiz today, so no picture needed. Calculators allowed. You can start whenever. Make sure you actually did yesterday's homework too. I am still missing a few of yours that didn't come through. If you're done, James, you can just hit submit, and that's it for today. Pretty straightforward, easy day for you. But again, I'm here if you have questions on anything. You can start your science stuff if you haven't finished your science stuff, which I have a lot of your science stuff anyways. So. We did a little bit of markup. There was a couple problems from your homework on markup. See if I can pull one up. Let's see here. Yeah, my face is in the way. We can look at this one, John, if you want me to do one from yesterday. Might give you some input on how to do it on your quiz. But anyways, store buys cell phones. Store buys cell phones from the manufacturer for $34.40 and marks them up by 85%. So how much do they charge for the phone? So first we want to find out how much the markup is. So we're going to want to look for what is 85% of 340. So here you have your original price and you have your markup percent. So we translated it into a sentence like this where we can use that percent over 100 equals is over of. My percent is the 85, 100 is the constant. What is, so I don't know this one. And this is your 34.40. Then you solve this, get your answer to your variable. So cross products, 85 times 34.4 is going to be 100 times x. Let me find my calculator quick. Chapter 4 science test in the classroom. I believe it is. If not, I'm going to have to type it up and put it in Google Forms. So you should be able to take it in the science classroom. 34.40 times 85 is going to give me 29.24. Well, I'm going to finish it anyways, John. On the video game question. Is that from the homework, Jack? Video game question. Video game question is on the test. Let me bring up the test here. I don't know how to get rid of the layer. All right, you're looking at this question here. Video games are on sale for 35% off. Particular game regular sales for $99.50. What is the sale price? It's going to be done just like we did the other one. I'm going to change this problem so you don't get the answer. Let's say instead of 35%, let's call it 30%. And instead of starting at $99.50, let's say we are starting at $95.90. So it's going to be done the same way. I'm just changing the numbers. So if you could follow with these numbers, you should be able to follow through on your own with the other numbers. Again, you're going to be looking for, let's see, the sale price. So we are looking for sale price here. You're going to go to option C, Christian. Whatever's missing on option C is what you need to do. Make sure I get things. I am getting clustered with emails, so if you are emailing me things instead of putting them in the drop boxes in the classroom, then it might get lost. I'm trying my best to keep up with it though. Video games are on sale, so we are saving 30% here. So I want to find, again, I'm going to use percent over of equals is over, or I'm sorry, percent over 100 equals is over of. In this case, your percent is 30 over 100. You do not know your is, and your of is 95.90. Same thing, you're going to cross multiply. 30 times 95.90 is going to get you 2877, which is going to be equal to 100x, because 100 times x. Do that, divide that by 100, divide this by 100, and you get 2877 equals x. This here is your discount. That's how much you are saving. Once you get that, you can take it away from your original price. So $95.90 minus your $28.77 is going to give you your answer here. Which is looking, that doesn't make sense. Hold on, 95.9 minus 28.77. It's looking like you are paying $67.13. This is what you actually pay. So you can imagine doing this just with your actual numbers. So instead of having 30 here, you have 35. So then that's a 35. I'm just going to change this value. Instead of having 95 here, you have 99.5. So that's going to change. It's going to change this value. Yeah, sure, Luke. This is probably the kind of question you're most likely to see these days. That's right, I can't delete that. It's in the middle here. Can hide it. I can just make one up. It's not bad. Let's say you get a... You're taking your math quiz today and you get a 12 out of, what was it, 14. So you get a 12 out of 14. What's your grade? That's the kind of question these are. There's different ways to solve these. The easiest way is to just make this a decimal and then multiply by 100. So you divide it out and do 12 divided by 14, which equals 85.7, oh, decimal points there, 85.71428, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really matter. Just take the 3 decimal points. And then you multiply that by 100% to get your percentage, which would be an 85.7%. So yeah, just divide it out. Your original problem was 82 over 90. So divide it out, multiply by 100, and you got your answer. No, thanks, Jack. I'm looking at it now. Thanks, John. Don't forget your units, John. You can mark it through the classroom is done, but I am looking at yours right now, John or Jack. Um, so I will release the score after I mark it up and see what's what here. I can release everyone's right now. There's a way in the classroom to mark it being done too. If you just go to the classroom and hit, hey, I did this. It's good, Grace. Keep working. Whenever you're done, just hit submit. You just started. That's fine if you just started. I mean, you have all day to take it, as long as it's done by, this time tomorrow, really. If there are no further questions, I am going to get off. If you have anything later on, you can email me. But thanks for your work. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Thanks, Grace.